Hello everyone, I am your dentist. Welcome back to Dentist to Be. Today we are going to learn how to make an Adam's clasp. Don't skip the video, every step is very important. Let's get into our video. Here you can see our ideal maxillary cast. I want to show you the Adam's clasp and right molar, that is 1/6. This is the first step. In this you have to take a round stainless steel wire and straighten it. For our Adam's clasp, I have taken 0.7 mm round stainless steel wire. When you are straightening, straighten the wire along its entire length. Don't stretch the wire here and there. Here you can see our wire is almost straight. It is enough for an Adam's clasp. Now step 2. We are ready with a straight wire. Now we have to make the markings on our tooth, that is 1/6. Take a marker and draw the two straight lines from the tip of the cusp to the cervical margin. These two straight lines end at the mesial and distobuccal undercuts, where our arrowheads of the Adam's clasp should engage. Now join these two vertical lines with a horizontal line, dividing the buccal surface into two equal halves. For mandibular molar, we have three buccal cusps: mesiobuccal, distobuccal and distal cusps. So, first vertical line drawn from the tip of mesiobuccal cusp, and second vertical line starts in between the distobuccal and distal cusps. This horizontal line would be the length of our bridge of our Adam's clasp. Now mark the length of the bridge on your wire using the markings present on the tooth. You can see the markings here. Now give a 90-degree bend at both the markings. Make sure that your bends should not be less than 90 degrees, okay? Now we got the length of our bridge. Now here we are marking the length of our arrowheads. Now take your Adam's plier and hold the wire at its marking and give a 90-degree bend. After giving 90-degree bend, hold the wire still firmly and completely bend your wire to form into an arrowhead. For this, you can use the round tip of your universal plier. Then make sure both the arms of your arrow should be parallel, as you can see in the video. Give similar bend to the other arm of your clasp. Here you can see our arrowheads fall into mesial and distobuccal undercuts. Now we'll start with the step 4. Hold your wire at the arrowhead completely into the plier and give a 90-degree bend away from you. Complete 90-degree bend. Repeat the same step for other arrowhead also. The bend should be towards the tooth or away from you. Never be in hurry to rush into the next step while making your clasp. Now step 5. Hold your clasp at the half the length of the arrowhead as shown in the video like this and give a 90-degree bend away from you. Now hold the bent part of your wire and turn it downwards. This is how you can adapt your arm of your clasp onto the buccal surface. Now repeat the same step at the other arrowhead also. Now check for the adaptation of the arms onto the buccal surface. For the wire bendings, you have to work with your wire until it gets adapted onto the tooth surface. It is not like you have given a bend as shown in the video and you will get the same on the cast. It is not like that. You have to adjust the wire until it adapts onto the tooth perfectly. Here you have to adjust your wire until both the arms of your clasp fall into the occlusal embrasures without interfering with the occlusion. Here you can see both the arms of our clasp fall at the occlusal embrasures. Now I am marking a point at the contact point between the two teeth to give an occlusal bend. For giving the occlusal bend on the distal arm, you have to bend the wire downwards and somewhat mesially. And now you have to adjust the wire until it is present in between the two teeth without interfering or occlusion. After adapting the distal arm, give the similar occlusal bend on the mesial arm also. For the mesial arm, you have to bend the arm downwards and somewhat distally to fall into the occlusal embrasure. Whenever you are adapting your wire, make sure that your bridge makes 45 degrees angle to the long axis of your tooth. Now our both the arms are nicely adapted. We'll continue with the next step. Next step is giving palatal bends. Again I marked a point in between the two teeth and I bent it downwards. For better adaptation on the palatal surface, we have to give step bends, that is, mark a point at the embrasure and give a bend at the point first away from the palate, and keep 1 mm away from the first bend and give another bend towards the palate. Give similar bends at the mesial arm also. Here you can appreciate better. This is the first bend away from the palate, and hold 1 mm away from the first bend, and second bend is towards the palate. And these widenings are called return to arms. Here my return to arm is hindered by the palate, so I want to give a bend at the return to terminal. Here you can see. And you can see this is our final Adam's clasp. And you know our Adam's clasp should be passive, like this. You see, this is our occlusal view. Here you can appreciate the bridge is parallel to the buccal surface of the tooth. This is our buccal view. You can appreciate the bridge is parallel to the occlusal surface or the line drawn on the tooth. Here you can also appreciate our arrowheads fall at the mesial and distobuccal undercuts. And this is our frontal view. Here you can observe 45 degrees angulation of our bridge to the long axis of the tooth. That's it for today guys. Thanks for watching. If you find this video helpful, do like and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe Dentist to Be. Have a nice day.